Oh, Ayomide, wow, and who else again? Just Ayomide, right?
Yes, I was having exams in my school, so I barely had time to like join the breakout session or and do some this thing, some classes on data camp. That's why I was so inactive during August, and I don't know. But
Wow.
now I've been active and I've been actually submitting the assignments, but I don't know if they will still pardon me because I plan on
Hey.
using 4 months. I don't know.
Okay, okay. Like which of the criteria were you not able to like meet up with?
I did not join half of the breakout session. This is like my
Ah,
third breakout session all through because I see it's my final year. I was so busy, so busy with school. Like I had to put effort in that one, so I will not have extra year. And this it couldn't work for me.
hey. Oh, that's the breakout session. Okay, after that, which other things were you not able to meet up with?
I don't know. I've completed 2 projects already. I did that one. I completed 2 projects. I've completed 3 courses in my career track already.
Okay.
Um, I think that's all. Just
Do you
the
have up to
breakout.
50,000 XP?
I have. Is it? I just want to know that XP. Is it like for the period of my AICA? Because before AICA program, I started learning like SQL with one free GitHub access. So I don't know. Is it the combined XP or just for
Okay,
AICA?
okay. Let's just see the combined XP, like
Yeah, I
combined
have.
XP,
Yeah, I have more than
more
fifty
than
thousand.
50,000.
Yes,
Okay.
just the
Just
breakouts.
the breakout session.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Hey. Okay. Any other person, like I think Purity, like what were you not able to like meet up with? Because we've already started the compilation now. Actually, the compilation should have been completed by now, but I've been very slow and things have been hectic here. Okay, Purity, what criteria were you not able to like meet up with?
Yeah, mine is the XP. So I'm trying to see if I can meet meet the target maybe today, but mine is the XPs. I've been attending the breakout session, and I think I have 2 assignments I've already done. So the problem is the XP. I've not reached the 50,000.
Okay. Wait, you said two assignments. You know, the assignments are like a combination of courses and projects. You know, in the requirements, you should complete at least 3 courses and you should complete at least 2 projects.
Okay, I've completed the 2 projects, and I think uh, I'm still behind on, like, I'm not up to date with all the assignments because uh, I've not been feeling well, but
Mm,
hopefully uh, I will manage tonight. I'm trying to see if I push tonight.
okay, okay, wow.
Yeah, the question is, are we going like the period? Is it ending this after this breakout session, or prior to the next breakout session?
Yeah, I think the invitation was sent like exactly like 2 months ago. I think 13th of July. Am I right? Like to majority of the learners, apart from people that had issues and it has to be sent later. The um the license was sent, like the email for the license was sent on 13th of June, right? So today makes it exactly 2 months
Yeah,
after
but
the license has been given.
okay, sorry for interjecting. But how about the fact that we had like a week of onboarding? Some of us were experiencing challenges, like myself, I've not joined Discord till date. So how are we going to be
You've
handled?
not joined Discord to date.
Yes, it keeps saying like I received the, what is it called, the link, but it keeps saying that this email has been registered. It says a lot of
Oh, you're
things.
unable to log in.
Yes.
Can you try, like, probably if you try to reset the password or something?
The problem is that I've not joined it before, so I don't know. I don't understand who logged in using my details.
Eh, what I'm saying is that if the email is, if you are the owner of the email, you should be able to like get the account back or something. Although I don't know how this code works because I just know once I log in, I don't need to like input details. I'll just log in direct. So I've forgotten how it was set up. But I think if you still have the email, you should be able to like regain access to the account, even if it was somebody else that used the email.
Okay, I'll try to do that and see.
Okay.
Mm.
Probably forgot password or something. So they just have to confirm your email. But it's very essential that you join the Discord group, please.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Any Paul, what was the issue? Like which of the criteria were you not able to like meet up with? Sorry, Paul, are you here? Paul, are you here? Oh, it seems Paul is not here.
I guess you have set the call or something.
Okay, okay,
I'm here. Where I am is busy. So I'm typing in the chat. Thing.
okay, 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 okay,
Hello, I'm typing. So where I am is very crowded.
okay. So who else was not able to like meet up with any of the criteria? The job. So which criteria were you not able to like meet up with?
Yeah, good evening. From what I've heard,
Yeah,
like,
good
the
evening.
criteria I was not able to meet up with was the 50,000, I think, SP. I think I'm on 20 something. I don't
What?
know.
So, ah, why?
But, but I finished a
So,
couple of assignments and stuff. I don't know, sure.
wow, saying something is foul.
I messaged you sometime last month or so, informing about my exams and stuff. I've not even been able to settle school stuff. Even after my exams, I've been juggling some stuff. Currently like this, I'm in motion, but I had to join. I joined last week sef the breakout session, not because I was still in motion so most of the times on Saturdays I'm usually having classes, but I still join the breakout sessions. But what I've not been able to meet up with is the XP. So
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know, I don't know, it is the deadline this after this call or tonight or something.
No, as long as it stands, what was said was that 2 months, and the 2 months is like, the day you were given license was exactly 2 months ago. So by today, and I
By
think one
today.
of the, yes, yes, today.
Hmm.
So I think one of the this thing that we did earlier, I told you how to like get good SPs. It's like to be using practice, like to be doing practice.
Yeah,
You
I
can
do
quickly
practice.
be doing, but it was not enough, right?
But if I try to get 50,000 XP before tonight, it will still
Yeah,
stand.
yeah, yes, yes, it is stand. Yes, it was.
Okay, I'll try to do so. Hopefully, God helps.
But that's the marathon. Though.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
okay,
plan on doing that, but before you know, I get home tired, slept, wake up again. I'll do data component. It's just been on and off, but hopefully, I'll meet it, sure.
okay, hopefully.
Yeah, thank
Okay, so Ramon, you are using up, and yeah, you can unmute now, Ramon.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good evening.
what I was not able to meet up, I'm not sure, but I'm not really sure, but like it's the breakout session. Sometimes I just forget to fill up the attendance link. I think that is just the
Ah,
problem.
yeah. The bigger session is actually very important. It's actually very important. Like, ah, but you meet up with every other
Yeah, we every
criteria.
aspect, look up every aspect. Yeah,
But how many breakout session like have you like attended now and you can remember that you fill the attendance form?
maybe about 4 or 5. I'm not really sure, 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Have you had up to 10 breakout sessions?
Yeah,
If it's 4 or 5, I think you should be on a good standing. I don't think we've had up to 10 breakout sessions yet.
okay, okay,
Okay,
thank you.
okay, yeah. I just sent the attendance link to the info to the messages. Can check the info messages to fill the attendance. Okay. So I think that was all right. Every other person were able to like meet up with all the criteria, right? I think everybody here on the call, apart from people that raised up their hands, we were able to like meet up with the criteria. Oh, sorry, um, Mr. Paul. Yeah, you can unmute now. You are raising up hands. Hello? Sorry. Yeah, you can unmute and speak now. Uh, oh, sorry, I said Paul. Mr. John, sorry. You can unmute now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I actually clicked on the icon. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, and by the way, I think you all know Mr. John is also a TA for the data science class. Ah,
Who doesn't know me? Please don't deny me, oh please.
No, not denying that. I mean, I didn't know you seriously.
ah, do you attend breakout sessions?
This should be like the
Hey,
sixth. This should be like the sixth breakout session or seventh. I stand to be corrected. And I think I've handled about 3 or 4 out of this 7. You should know me.
You are the
It means you are
tutorial
not an
master.
attempt. It's a
You are the
tutorial
tutorial
master.
master. Yeah, tutorial master. How can
Is it
how
is
can
it
how
is
can
it
we not
Mr.
know you?
Is it Mr. Chinosa?
We know,
Yes,
know
Is
you,
our
sir. We know you.
is our tutorial master.
If
I never even see your
you
face.
should know Chin Sojourn now. Why are you talking like that?
okay, okay. Um, you are still using up your hand. Okay. Before I just before Chinon, so you raise up hand. You can unmute now. Yeah, you can unmute and
Okay. Oh, sir. Good evening, sir.
yeah, good evening.
My own, I don't even sure because I'm not sure whether I meet the breakup session, the criterion for the breakup session. But for the XP, yes, I meet up for that one. I have almost 6,000 XP. But for the breakout session, that I mix how many times? Either 3 times or 4, I don't know. So
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know my fate for that.
ah, oh, and hope you. Oh, wait. Before I even ask you of the previous ones, hope you remember to fill attendance for this current session. Hope you fill the attendance for this current session.
For this one,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I sent the link to the messages, income messages. If there's anyone here who has not filled the attendance yet, kindly do so. Kindly go to the info messages and fill the attendance form there. Okay, so just you are not just sure whether you meet up with 50% breakout session attendance, right?
That
Mm.
can see attendance.
Yeah, you said okay.
I can't see the attendance link.
Do you just probably you join after I've sent it? Let me resend it again. Okay, thank you. Okay, Afan, you can unmute now because I don't want anybody here on this call to like be out of the program by next week because that's why we need to like ensure that everybody is currently meeting up with the criteria and the criteria are actually you are taking it serious because when the program started, this data science track, if you check on like the data science group, you are going to see 400 and something people. And if you try to check the assignment completion rate, sometimes you'll be seeing 16%, 40%, and then the completion rate is actually, even when I checked today, the first assignment that was given, some people even like a lot missed the very first assignment. And the number of assignments we've had in a week, we usually have mostly 3 assignments in a week. Now, look at all the assignments we've had up to now, and yet some people applied for the scholarship, got it, onboarded, and yet they did not do any assignment that was given. Like, it's actually that painful. So that you not be among the people that will be like, their license is going to be revoked. So we just have to make sure that everybody here is on track and meets up with all the criteria. Even if you have something else that you need to learn on data camp, you signed up for data science. At least complete the basic minimum requirements for that data science and then use any other time you have to learn something else that you want to learn. Because there may actually be some people that within these 6 months, they may complete more than one track. They may complete data science and then still complete another track. It's possible, but what's required of you is that what you sign up for, you must meet the barest minimum, like for what you signed up for. Then you cannot do any other thing that you want to do. Some people learn faster than some people, you know, but still make sure you meet the barest minimum and not just sign up for data science and yet you are doing something else entirely on data camp. Okay. Yeah, Hassan, you can unmute now.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, you raised up hand.
Yes, I have also not been able to follow through with the data science course on data camp. I followed through at the beginning and even joined the Discord, but I had an issue at the second stage of the course when I was working with a project on data camp and it was giving me an issue. So although I've been able to get back my get back into it and continue, but I'm still very far from the from the from the minimum requirements.
Ah, like for the requirements now for these 2 months that is ending today, we have like how many requirements we have? We have mm, 4 requirements. The first requirement is that you should complete at least 3 courses. Have you been able to complete at least 3 courses?
I think I've only completed the first two about 2 courses, not up to 3.
Ah, even you see that 3 courses, by now, I think we should have gotten up to like 12 courses by now in data science. Because these requirements were given as like a general requirement for every other track. And this data science track is the most bulky. So if you've not completed 3 courses by now, ah, oh, that's That's very far because the assignments we've been given in every week, most times two courses will be assigned every week, apart from the week where a course was not assigned. So by now, I know that we should be around 10 to 12 courses. By now, should have completed around 10 to 12 courses. And second course is very far. We are we are going to enroll on two career tracks on data camp. This is just the first one. And after completing this track, you will still have time like to take the certification exams. And the certification exam is not just one. You have the theory part, and the theory part is two separate exams, and then the practical part, and then the data scientist track. You have to complete that, and then the exam for that one is like two theories, one practical, and one video exam, like three parts. The first exam is three parts. That's two theories and one practical. While the second exam is four parts. We have a long way to go, please. Ah, okay. Now, have you how many XPs have you gotten by now on data count?
I think I'm on 14,000.
14.
Yes.
Ah, that's far. What that, oh, that's really far. I say that's really far. Like that's really far. That's really far. And oh, you said you just completed two courses. Have you completed any project?
Yes. Very first projects that we had.
Ah, and no other one after that.
No, no other one after that.
What about breakout session attendance? Have you been attending like breakout session up to 50% of the
Yes. I think
breakout session?
this is my fourth breakout session. I
This
think
is
this is
your
my fourth breakout session.
fourth.
Yes.
Wow. But you're actually very far from all the requirements. I actually don't know because these grammars are being taken seriously. Because I could remember that there's no breakout session that I'm here and I'm not going to remind everybody about the requirements. That's ah, I actually don't know yet. I actually don't know what to say. But it's actually it's far. It's actually far. Ah,
Please, I want to ask a question.
yes,
Okay. Good evening, sir.
yeah, good evening.
All right. So in my own case, yeah, since everybody are channeling their challenges,
Yes.
in my own case, I think I have poor attendance for the breakout session.
Hey,
This is my um second breakout session.
second, Paul. Hey,
Please don't be disappointed. I'm just being serious.
ah, but with all other requirements, do you meet up with all other requirements?
For the XP,
There are three other requirements: two
eh,
courses, 50,000 XP, and two projects. Three courses, 50,000 XPs, and then two projects.
yes, yes, I meet up for the courses. Yes, I meet up for the courses. Then for the project, you said project is two projects, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, for the project, I meet up for the project. Then for the course, three courses I meet up. Then for the XP, I meet up for the XP.
Well, I actually don't know because one of like the most important thing like in the one of like everything you see in that requirement is actually very important. Like there's no one that can be do away with. Although I've had your like concern, I've tried to relate it, but I still don't know. I still don't know because the breakout session is actually important. Attending the breakout session is very, very important. So I don't know.
So can I say something?
Yes.
All right. So I've been attending the breakout session. I've met all the requirements in terms of the SP and all. So, but I just
Yes.
noticed something, because
Yes.
I normally attend the breakout session either on my laptop or my phone. So
Yes.
now I just noticed that the email I use to fill the form when I use my laptop is different from the email I use when I use my phone because two of them like two different emails signed in. So, but it's the same details I fill all the time. I don't know, does this affect possibly my my attendance?
Okay. Wait, in the form, maybe you put your names, like you type your name there, right?
Yes, yes, my names are in the form.
Yeah. But I think in order to not to like in order to be like um remove any because most likely your main identifier for this program is your email. So in
Wow.
order to like um make sure that it is checked, can you like just send me your name, like the email you use and the other one you usually say?
Okay, I should send it directly to you
Yes.
on this call.
You know my name on Discord. You're on the
Yes,
Discord
yes, yes.
channel, right? So you can just
Yeah.
send me a DM with the
Okay,
two
I'll do
emails.
that right away. All right,
Okay.
thank you.
Try to be noted. Yeah. Okay. And Oko, you can unmute now.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good
In
evening.
my own case, I'm not even sure. Like, I was thinking that you will be the one to actually tell us, okay, these are the persons that meet up, or these are the persons that didn't meet up. Because in my own case now, I don't even know whether okay, am I doing the have I done the things that the requirements actually. My first worry is I mean my top worry is breakout section. So I think I've missed like two or three. I'm not sure. And I remember joining one breakout session one time and I totally forgot to sign the attendance. It was later on the next day I completely remember that I didn't even sign the attendance list as well. So my main issue is the breakout section, and as for the experience points, I think you said it should be the overall, not based on how many points we've been able to gather since we joined um the the scholarship, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think that's it. My worry is just the breakout session. Thank you.
Okay. You're able to meet up with every other ones, right?
I that's the thing. I can't even remember all their requirements, but you mentioned three courses. Yes.
Yes. You've completed three courses and gotten up to 50,000 XPs
Yes. Thank you.
and done at least two projects.
Yes.
Okay, so those
Yes.
are the three, and the last one is now 50% breakout session attendance.
That's the one. I'm not sure. I don't know. But
Wow.
I tried my best to meet up. But I don't. That's the breakout session. That's the one I'm not sure. I remember I missed two, but I don't know whether I missed more than two or the other one I forgot to sign the attendance. But I participated.
Okay.
Okay.
Hope you signed the attendance for today.
Yes. I that was the first thing I did. Thank you.
Okay, please. Okay. Okay. Well, I think with you said if with what you said now, the ones you've missed should be like two or three that you've missed. So I think you should still be on a good standing. I think. So next person at BBC, you can unmute now.
Okay, sorry, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, sorry, I heard you mentioning some things about exam and certification. So I have question on it. I hope
Yes.
you don't mind. Yeah,
I
is
don't
the
mind. That's what breakout session is for. So you are using speaker, so the voice is. I can still hear my voice, echo of my
oh
voice.
sorry.
I'm using loudspeaker.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, what I wanted asking is that okay, is the exam and certification for associate data science with Python, or after we are done with everything?
No, no, at the beginning, I already told you like the part. What you are starting with is associate data scientist track. So once you
Okay.
complete the associate data scientist track, you are going to take the data scientist examination to be certified, certification examination. And before you can take that associate data scientist certification examination, the one of the steps you should have done is to take this track, because this track is going to be to teach you everything you need to understand to pass that certification exam. To pass that certification exam, you are going to learn it on this career track. So once you finish this career track, you will take the associated exam, and the exam is three parts: two theories and one practical exam. Then after that, you move on to the next track, that's data scientist track. You are going to complete that also. Just the way you are taking the associate data scientist track now. You are going to complete the data scientist track and also take the data scientist examination to be certified. It is if you pass the exam that you'll be certified. And there's one thing you should note: if you fail the exam, you cannot enroll immediately again. It will have to take some time for you to enroll again. So if you fail it, the exam, the time is going to take for you to enroll again. It may be after the scholarship has expired and you not be able to get it again. That's why you cannot just jump to the certification examination. You have to complete this track first to learn everything you need to know before you take the certification examination. So that you know, like, because the major aim of this program is to like teach you and then get certified so that you'll be able to show the world that you are certified in this field. Mm. So, and the other one is the data scientist also. You are going to do the certification examination, and for that one, the certification examination is actually four parts. So you need to like complete it also. You need to complete the task first before certification examination. And then after that is now a final AI Community Africa assessment for you to be like certified by AI Community Africa that you've undergone associate data scientist training and data scientist training, and you are now a certified data scientist. So that's the fifth one. That you are actually going to like do four things. We are just in the first step, the associate data scientist track. This is the first step. The second step is associate data scientist certification examination. The third step is data scientist track. The fourth step is data scientist certification examination. And the fifth step, that's the final step, is AI Community Africa final assessment of project, and that one will now qualify you to be like be certified by AI Community Africa that you are now a certified data scientist. Yeah, those are the five steps.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you.
Okay,
So, sir, I've sent the email to your Discord account.
okay, I'll check it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Please, I
Oh, I
have a
can.
quick question. Sorry, I'm so sorry,
Yes.
so sorry to cut you short because I think I developed a high blood pressure at some point. With everything you
Why?
mentioned,
Please, wait. Don't develop high blood pressure, please.
yes, with everything you
Please,
mentioned, no, honestly, my heart started skipping. I was like, Jesus Christ, am I
why?
really cut off for this? Why did I
Hey,
choose this career path? Please,
don't worry. You are
are
cut off
we
for it. Don't
are
worry.
we meant to
Don't worry.
finish all this within the? Because I remember the scholarship is for 6 months.
Yes.
Okay, so we're meant to finish all this studies, the examination, everything within
Do,
the six
do,
months.
do you know that? Do you know that if you make this scholarship 1 year, after like the fourth or fifth month, a lot of people will lose interest because if it's taking too long, a lot of people just drop out. Do you
Yeah, yeah, but God of Israel, like, I actually went
know?
through the examination and all that. Like I went through there, I read through it on data camp, like the requirements, the kind of questions, and it was very well, it is well. The Lord will save us. Okay, thank
I
you.
believe in you. I believe in you. Actually, the major part that you need to like take your time to like understand and you don't have to skip is the track, like the associate data scientist track. You see, once you get to that examination, don't worry, let's get here. You see how to pass that examination. I'm going to like give you people like some little things that you can easily do. Like just practice for like within like maybe 2 or 3 days and be sure that you'll be able to pass it. And I'm sure that you'll be able to pass it. Like I'll just give you like the major things that are needed and you'll be able to pass it. And another thing I want to talk about is this track that you are going through. Hope you are saving the PDFs that are being used to teach you, like the PDFs, because once your scholarship expires, you'll not be able to come back to data camp to access all those resources. Try to be saving, like create a folder, and then for each course, put the name and then be storing the PDFs there. So that once the scholarship expires and you are working on something, you can have that as like a documentation or refresher on anything you want to do. Because I remember on my laptop now, I still have a folder like every course I take, I save every single PDF. And for every course, each chapter, like chapter one, chapter two, chapter three, chapter four, majority are 4 chapters. So we have 4 chapters, 4 PDFs per courses like that. And then save this somewhere safe. So that after the scholarship, it's not that you'll be doing something, be like, and I've done this thing before, but I just can't go back to data camp to check. So always save the PDF somewhere safe that you're able to go back to it. And on the exam, please don't like be like too afraid of the exam. I've actually like taken the exam before. I know how the exam is. At the first time you want to take the exam, it's going to be like, you know, before we go to WAEC, you will take WAEC questions and convert and compare it with the questions of the exams that have been given in school. You'll be like, I can never pass this WAEC. But we go to WAEC, we pass. If you take an SS1 student or SS2 student as an SS1 or SS2 student, and then you started checking JAMB questions, you'll be like, why are the people passing this JAMB? How are they passing it? We wrote it, we passed. Many things that before you get to the stage, you are going to be developing anxiety. But in the end, when you get to the stage, you are going to see that it's actually something not really that hard like that. Don't worry, it's not going to be that hard. Don't worry. The exams are really not that hard if you actually go through the tracks diligently. The exams are not hard. It is just from that track, there are some parts that you need to just practice before the exam. And I'm also going to share some external resources. When I was doing this associate data scientist exam, I actually still have to do it again. The part I usually have problem with is that hypothesis testing. Till today, I did not fully grasp hypothesis testing, but they are going to test on it in the examination. But I was able to get the PDF that just ask me anything about hypothesis testing now. As long as I have access to that PDF, I can quickly give you the answer directly. Like it's just like a sheet code for hypothesis testing, and the codes are there, the explanation are there. Those are just the 2 things I need. What each of the tests, what they do, and the code to implement it is there. And that's exactly what you just need to pass the certification examination. Because in the real world, nobody is going to check how you get your solution. The what really matters is that if there's a problem, you know where to go around to gather the solution you are going to need, put them together and solve the problem. That's what really matters. Nobody cares whether you check here, you check here, you check here, you check here. What really matters is, are you able to solve the problem? Yes, that's fine. And then if they bring another problem, can you solve it within the time given time? That you can solve it. That's right. In fact, you work with more with documentation once you start working. There's no time I want to work now that I won't still check documentation. Even for things that I do daily, I still check documentation on it, like this thing. So you can just have the PDF, split your screen, have the PDF by one side, and then your assessment in one another window, and then you can easily pass it like that. Yeah, I think who has Paul, you are still raising up your hand. And Uku, you are also still raising up your hand.
Can I say something? Good evening. I
Yeah,
raise
good
my hand.
evening. Yeah.
The matter tire apart
Ah,
because
me no tire, Paul.
no, it tire apart because I think after I got the scholarship, I lost a dear one, so it made me so backward. In fact, the person that has always encouraged me is this Alex. Like, don't worry, you can meet up, push up. So even when I wanted to start most of the tasks, I complained here like 2, 3 times to Chinomsu John about network. I don't know whether it was just from my end. Because the impression they gave us that we can use phone, but it was on this breakout session that he confirmed to me that no, the phone thing is not really working. So I had to get a PC and started using. So that's why I'm so backward. If you check the Discord, I said I'm doing data frame. So that's why I don't know. The breakout sessions, I know that that's first time that we're really grieving. I missed I think about two, but ever since I've not missed anyone. But my XP is still very far. It's very far, and from what you are saying, it's like the probation is ending this week. So I don't know my fate.
Ah, wait, let me ask first. Were you able by now? Have you completed like up to three courses by now?
No. I think on the second one.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the second one. So that was just my setback. I didn't want to bring in
Mm.
personal this here because
Oh, and what about the project?
the project. No, I've not done any
Yeah.
project.
Ah,
I've not done any project. So it was one of the breakout sessions that he was attempting one of the projects I was showing on. I would just look and say, this thing, can I still continue? But Alex will always say, just still keep pushing. If not, I would have just left that time that we lost our relative. I didn't want to continue. But Russia, I don't know. I'm still pushing. So if at the end of the day I don't, I know that I've tried my best. Mm.
I'm
So what
actually
I
sorry
wanted to
to
ask
hear about
again,
that.
the
Yeah.
Discord, what they call it, this Friday quiz. I think I thought
Yes.
all that would still add up that we attend there.
No, the Friday quiz is not part of the requirement. So,
I know that it's not part of the requirement, but the way they are sounding as if we should go there, you must say something. Everything is adding up.
actually, if you have, yeah, if you are available, please be there because those quiz are things that will like sharpen up your like knowledge, and then
Okay.
these days many at times like to if anybody wants to like attest you, what they will usually bring out is like quizzes. So by doing quizzes like frequently like that, you'll be like getting how to like answer questions, how to be quick and things like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
No
Well,
problem.
this
I just wanted to let you know. So
I'm actually sorry to hear about this. I'm
no
actually
problem.
sorry to hear about this.
No
Yeah.
wahala. It's part of
Ah,
life.
no. I actually don't know what to say at this point.
No
Yeah.
wahala. All right, thank you.
Yeah. And Paul, you are still using up your hand.
Um, Mr. Usman,
Yes.
please, speaking for myself and for some persons here, this
Yes.
matter tie wrapper, like who
Another
said.
tiger pack, please. I don't
So
want
please, can
all
you
these tiger pack battles. I don't.
can you
Okay.
actually this whole challenges that we are actually pointing out? Can you
Yes.
actually see to it for most of us? That's my main issue here. Thank you.
Wait, wait. Wait, don't like mute the face. So actually, like that at the beginning of the program, that we talked about requirements for, and I think we usually like mention it like frequently, like we repeatedly like that. What actually happened is that what it has been noticed that many at times when people get scholarship, they are just going to get the license and then not do anything or not do much at all. Like they won't do, and there are a number of people that can be given the licenses for them to use, but they are taking up sports that other people are supposed to use when that will be able to like that will do the courses. Like if just that this I just can't show you now. Today when I opened the very first assignment that was given, is a project introduction to Python. If you see how many people still haven't completed it by now, you'll be alarmed that why. And that people not when you are giving the license and then you are not doing anything, it's as if you are not even giving the license at all. That's why we need to take some of these measures to ensure that people actually learn when they are giving the license. And for your own case, and one thing I just want to ask was that I think you complete about school, right? Or was it not about school that you complete of like exams or not? Paul, are you here?
I'm with you.
Can you hear? Yeah, yeah. Like, what was like the consent that like stopped you for like um meeting all the requirements?
The breakout session, I barely get the emails. So this is the second time I'm getting the email, like for breakout session. Like it was even if, today I really patiently I was waiting, checking my email, refreshing until the message came on my email this evening. This is the second time I'm attending the meeting because this is the second time I'm getting the email for the
Are
breakout
you are
session.
you are you on the Discord channel?
Yes, I'm on that Discord channel, but honestly, I'm not active there. I won't lie
Ah,
to you.
that's
That's
another
my
issue.
issue.
That's another issue. And another thing is that I could remember that in like the beginning breakout session, like I think the first two or like the first three that we had, I remember I mentioned that the link is the same every week. So even
You know?
if you don't get an email, you are still using the same link every week. And if you are on the Discord channel, you could have raised all these concerns. Because what I want to say is that many people that have concerns, if you have concerns, you should have raised it earlier, not when we get to the deadline. That's when you should have started raising it. It's be actually not like work when you start raising concerns at the deadline. But if you raised it earlier, it will have been noted and then considered before getting to the deadline, like the end of probation period that we have now. In my DM, I have some number of people that like message me like earlier as they are being facing like I know someone that when he wanted to write his exam, he messaged me that he's trying to take his exam, that he's going to be missing assignments. And I told him as long as he can meet the requirements by the end of the probation period. And when he finished the exams, he messaged me back that he's now back on data camp. So if you be raising these concerns earlier, they will have been addressed. But raising it at the time minutes now, I actually don't know yet to, but we'll try our best to still consider it. We'll try our best, but I actually don't know.
Please, what's your Discord name?
Me,
Um,
Usman, Usman, let me come. Usman A. Daudu. That should be the name.
Usman Daoud. Okay, you dropped it on the messaging.
Yes. Let me drop it in the message now.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry, I'm going to send the message now on the Discord channel. Oh, on the Discord channel, just pull up. There was a time at the beginning I introduced myself at the beginning. Just go to where we introduce ourselves, like the place.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I'm on the Discord channel now. So you can just check the Discord channel. I just sent a message now. Okay, I just sent a message now. Okay, I just sent a message now. And Ayomi, ability, you raise up your hand here. You can unmute now.
Someone is still there.
Eh? Abdulatif, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, it's actually a mistake, though. I raised my hand up. I raised my hand earlier, but at least most of the thing I wanted to say has already been said.
Answered.
So my issue also is that I'm not able to. I think there was a time. I think it was Mr. John, if I get that correctly, that was having the session then, and then someone raised the issue that the place they are currently working, what they are working on is R. So year two for me, what I'm been working on has been R. So it's just recently I started like uh learning on data camp with the Python. So before where I am, I'm assigned a book to be written on R, some projects to be doing on R. Just recently I started doing the what's it called the courses on data camp. Though currently I've finished 3 courses on the first 2 projects, but I've not really been attending the breakout session. And my SP is just like above 23,000. So I don't really know, but I'm just going to hope for the best. Sha.
Ah, that is okay. Let's just hope for the best because these concerns that are being raised today, ah, hey, they are really much. You people should have like raised it earlier, like. And I remember in the breakout session, the parents have been like repeated. Uh, ah, okay, okay. So who else is using out that have not called? Ayomide.
Yes, sir. I have a question. Yes, of course, I
Yes.
do have it. And the even though I might not like getting to the next question, I didn't reach the breakout session requirement. I just want to ask like a general question related to the projects. Whenever I finish learning like a lesson and I'm like, okay, to do a project, I barely understand what we're meant to do in the project. I just want to know, is this normal? Is it because I am a new learner, or it's because I don't know? And I always feel bad for not knowing the solution. I have to go and start searching Google, start using ChatGPT, start trying to get some hints because when I learn, I might not meant to like get it instantly, get um the project solutions instantly because it's just I don't know. I just want to ask if it's normal.
Yeah, actually, is this like your first time learning like programming or is it like your first time programming?
It's not my first time because I used to learn HTML and CSS, and when I used to like do projects, it used to be really easy.
Okay, but
But
this is the first time you are like programming like Python for data analysis
yes,
or
this is the
data
first
science.
time I
Like
am. This is the first time.
it's actually normal. But what you really have to do is like But all the projects that you've been doing, you later finally find you're able to like solve it in the end, right?
Yes, I was.
Because
Yes.
that's actually one thing that I know about programming. Because the first time you are going to like do it, it's going to take like some time for you to like get it. And when you want to do a project, always go to like, I think it's around the bottom left corner. There's a place that you are going to see instructions. So the steps you are going to be taking are going to be like broken down for you, so you can easily get it from there. You usually check that instructions part.
No, I don't.
That's why. That's right. Like once you start your project, by the left, bottom left, there are some like tabs that are there. Out of those tabs, I think there's one tab. I think it should be called instruction or something. Yes, if I'm not, if I'm sure. I hope I'm correct. I remember that in the last lesson, that the one I was trying to like take a project, I went there to show the breakdown of steps that we are going to take. So in that place, all the steps you are going to be taking are going to be given. Even the code that you are going to be using, the framework is going to be given to you. So what you just need to do is just to complete it from there. Because me too, I can just like assume like, let me see, I can think of working on a project on data camp without following that instruction. I'm going to be totally lost. I will not lie. I'm going to be totally lost. So always try to check that instruction tab. So it's going to be like very way more easier with that. By doing that, it's going to be way more easier to do.
All right then. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. So Paul and Hassan, I know like I've asked you to unmute earlier, but do you still want to like speak? Because your hand is still up.
Sorry, mistake, please.
Okay. So what about Hassan? Okay, so every other people, I think we are on like a good stand. Apart from people that raised concerns, I think we are on a good standing, right? And just one final thing, how has our track been, like our assignments? How have they been and the track? Hope you've been able to like catch up and things like that. Hope you've been able to catch up.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I wanted to ask when is the probation period ending, like the date?
Ah, today.
Today.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Wait. Hope you meet up with all the requirements.
I beg your pardon?
Hope you meet all the requirements.
Yes, let me I've been attending the breakout sessions. Let me just check on my XPs, but I've been pretty doing things.
Okay. And you've completed up to 3 project courses by now,
Yes.
and 2 projects.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I think you are fine then. What about your people? You said you've been attending and hope you've been filling attendance for all the breakout sessions.
I think I've missed the first one, the very, very first one. That
Okay.
one's the one that I missed, I guess.
Okay. So I hope we are all good now, because I actually want to see everybody's faces by next week. I don't want I actually want to see everybody's faces by next week. Everybody should still join the program. So Solomon, yeah, you raised hand. Yeah, you can unmute now, Solomon.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah.
So, I attended three breakout sessions, and but I not first of the three I attended. Is that a problem? And also my XPs, I'm around 32 or 34 before, but
Please,
I've met up
can
with
you
the
boost it?
project.
Oh, you met up with project and courses, right?
Yes, three. I've done both three courses and two projects.
Okay, okay. And actually, for the breakout session, I think not filling attendance is actually an issue because there's no way for us to track your attendance if you did not fill the attendance form. There's no way for us to track your attendance. Oh, but hope you filled the attendance for today.
No, I'm still contemplating the topic for today.
Topic.
Is it trouble or questions and answers?
No, you see, most with like I don't know probably like but the way I call most week is that I don't usually have topics. Like what
Okay, okay.
is for is basically for two things. Number one, to address any issues you may be facing and to give you updates. Sorry, to address any to give updates, to address any issues you'll be facing. And number three, to like have a walkthrough, like on like it take you through some concepts that you may easily not get yourself. But since currently I like currently moved to a new place and I usually have network issues. Just like last week when I was trying to have a walkthrough of one of our projects, like I had you see I could not later do it. I said I'm going to send the recorded a link. I'm going to do a walkthrough, upload the video on YouTube and send the link. But I've not been able to do so. So it's not only like walkthrough or having topics that we usually do in our breakout session. Just like today that the probation period is ending today. Being on the scholarship is actually more important because you need to like address because I won't want it to be like by next week. Then the faces that I'm seeing here, a lot of people have been dropped off. I don't want that. I would like to see your faces like to still be on the program by next week and things like that. So, okay. And for your XPs, can you like work on it like today to just boost it up
I'll
up to you can be taking practice. Yeah,
be faster for the project.
you said
Yeah, I think I'll do the many projects. It'll be faster with the project.
okay, okay, yeah. Project should also be but anyone you want because I think project will take time. You know, each practice is 250 and it's just 5 questions and then project. Okay, anyone works. And with the project, you're also completing your assignment. Anyone works. Yeah. Okay, so the final people I'll be calling before I end the call, Onyiri and then Victor. Hope I pronounce your name well, oh, please.
Yes, sir, you got it. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, the last time we talked about the deadline, you said it was we were going to count from the date we started. And if I was to count from the date I started on the 19th. I thought that was
No,
supposed to
that
be
was
next week.
no, that was not what I said. I said the first day the license was sent out to people. So some people may experience delay. Like the first time the license was being sent out,
There's
that's when
nothing
we are
there.
going to count.
You guys should be very
Yes,
careful.
yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. My own was sent out on the 19th.
You don't get like that was not the first day the license was being sent out.
Okay, okay.
So it was from 13th that it was being sent out. But some people experienced delay, while some people experienced some issues that they could not like onboard quick early.
Okay. So for those of us that our own was sent later, we don't have that extension. Everything ends today.
You may still like consider, but work with today for now because that's like the gist for now.
Okay, sir.
Unless if an extension is not given, but that's not sure. But today
Okay,
is
sir.
like the end of the probation period.
Okay, sir.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, bro.
Okay, I had similar question. So I got my the mail towards the end of like like is it July? So I thought the deadline is ending of this month.
No, 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 no. It's not.
It's okay.
It's
All
not.
right.
It's actually like today.
So
I think
after
I
today.
remembered last week. Yeah, when I was like trying to remember, I was seeing around September 13th or so. I think that was what I mentioned last week at the end
All
of the
right.
probation period. Yeah. Wait, and sorry, Victor, is there any of the requirements that you've not been able to like meet up with?
The egg space and the attendance.
Ah,
Saturdays, the time for the breakout session is always a busy time for me. So I've missed most of the breakout sessions. So
wow.
no problem though.
Okay. Ah, no, that's actually. But what XPs are you? Can you quickly boost your XPs today using practice or project?
Okay, I'll try it. I'm at about close to 30,000 XPs.
Kindly boost it up. Just boost it up today. You can still continue tomorrow because hopefully there may be like an extension, but that's not sure yet. But just continue to boost your XP.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, just before we end it, Hassan, your hand is still raised. I don't know whether you still want to say something. I know I called you earlier. Probably you forgot to like raise because your hand is still raised. Okay, Christine. So you are the final person I'll be calling now. Okay, so yeah, you can.
Yes, the impression we got when now picked up joining the breakout session was September ending for the probation. So I was shocked today when I heard that the this
Wait,
was ending.
September ending.
Yes, that was the
What?
information we got on this breakout session. Yes.
Which day was that?
No, not with
Yes, sir.
the.
Yes, sir. That was the
I think
information we all
with
got. September ending.
not, John has been with us, and there's this other guy. What's his name? Let me check my notes. There's this other person that came in once and told us it's September ending. So
Ah,
that was so when I now this guy was like, "You meet up." I said, "Okay, let me still." This T quiz. That's his Discord name. Yes.
quiz.
Yes.
That should be Mr. Toluwanimi, Mr. Usman. That should be Mr.
So yes,
Toluwanimi.
that's it.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
I know that I wrote it down in my book when he said it. Yes.
okay. Ah,
Yes, that's the
okay.
impression we got. I think
Now
even John mentioned something like that. I'm not very sure, but him, yes, we did. So this one that I'm hearing today, in fact, the matter tire apart we are getting listening. I said,
wow.
no, no.
But were you in like the breakout session last week?
Last week, yes, I was there now.
But I was
When you
mentioning
were
like
having network
September
issues, no,
30th or so.
your this thing was bad. Your network was very, very bad that last week. You were complaining, you were off on like that. But I didn't hear you mention anything about this thing.
Ah,
Yes. So it was
okay.
September ending that we had. I don't know whether it was only me that had, though, but I had it.
It's not only
So,
you, Mao. It's not only
ah,
you.
okay.
Me, I hate
That was
September
what I had.
ending.
Yes.
Ah,
And I said, okay, oh, maybe there's hope, oh, because Alex has been pushing me to go, go, go. You try, you can do something. I said, okay.
no,
Oh,
no, me too, I believe in you. But I'm going to like get back though.
no
What you
problem.
just said now, I'm going to like get back. I'm going to confirm it and then get back.
Please confirm. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah, and also for students, for those that not to spite those that are working, but for those that are actually having some academic commitments, say writing exams or tests, or have been writing exams maybe for the past 1 month or 2 weeks, 3 weeks during this period. I think we are deciding, we are actually trying to check on an approach to handle this specific issue. Like those persons that are probably could not meet up with all of the requirements due to academic commitments, say maybe they're writing exams or maybe they're doing their graduate project, undergraduate projects or something. Um, but we'll get back to you as Mr. Aswan has said. So it's not yet over per se, but then if you have not met the requirement, you are standing on your toes actually. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and one more thing I need to add is that one anytime you have an hindrance to like complete, like meet up with the pace, always try to message any of the TAs so that it will be noted down. Because currently, once I log into Discord, I can know some people that they've already messaged me. So if any consideration want to be made, I can just ask them what's your email, and then we know that these people already raised their issues earlier or things like that. So moving forward, let's always try to be like proactive. Like let's raise our issues earlier, not like during the deadline, so that the TAs will also be informed of what's actually going on, so that we'll not think that nothing is up and we don't know. Probably you are writing exams or you are doing something that is actually thing, so that we'll be able to like consider it properly. Let's try to like inform us earlier as the hindrance is occurring. Yeah. So, Mr. John, is there anything you want to two people are raising hands. No, if Mr. John is going
Okay.
to answer you.
Okay. Christy, please speak. You are raising your hand.
Okay, yes. Mr. Osman just said if we have any concern, we should raise up this the issue.
Yes.
I remember me dropping a message on Discord. In fact, I didn't get a reply till after a week. I felt so pained. You understand? It was even Alex that was like, he's not sure of the response, but it was him that responded. So it was last week. I also I saw the message. I was like, why these people like this? Stuff?
All right.
Somebody
Okay.
is
So I would want to do
then
so.
it or something.
I'll
I don't
okay.
know this thing. I don't. I beg. I
Sorry,
don't know.
it's Alex. Alex, are you on this call? Oh yeah, I guess he has left. So maybe I'll get to reach out to him. So what the I think Mr. Osman, the action I would have to take now is to maybe select a class representative or a class captain per se. It seems Alex is already assuming that role, so would just give it to him, right? So that every complaint would get to his table first before it comes to us, so that it can be collected and organized. I think that would be fine. What do you think, sir?
Yes, yes. Also, we should have selected class rep earlier.
Yeah, honestly,
Don't
honestly.
worry, within this week, we are going to select.
So
And one
I'll
more thing is, our sincere apologies for that. Like, we'll always try our best to like address every issue as they come, but sometimes you may like get caught up in a lot of tasks and things like that. So it's actually an oversight. We actually our sincere apologies for that. Please don't be ashamed. Yeah.
yeah, please, we are very sorry about that. So that about that. So about our learning, seriously, this is a great opportunity. And it wouldn't be nice if we take it for granted. And I also want to I also not assume, but I'm suspecting that for some of us, we are only concerned about gaining XPs and not about learning. I understand that some persons might have the excuse of they are not understanding anything. I think Maureen has left the call. She made a complaint of not understanding experimental design. Yes, I've done the course. It's somehow let's say not difficult per se. But then I think what is most important in this journey is that you learn. All right, and I think we would see how we can help out with that, maybe from the second half of this journey, or the second quarter or whatever of this journey, to see how we can aid you, because most persons are just trying to rush up. You're not even understanding the courses. You're just watching videos, doing projects, in fact copying solution, copying and pasting solution just to progress, doing what is it called, taking practices just to gain experience without even understanding what they are doing. Right? I understand that we are just trying to meet up, but then it wouldn't make sense if at the end of the day, you show up your statement of accomplishment on the public space and you cannot defend it. So maybe from next week we'll start to give a sign. The thing is, if we take this approach, it might affect your learning journey. That's another consideration, because what I was thinking of doing, uh, what I was thinking of, what I was thinking as a suggestion, was to see how we could assign project outside of data camp, so that you have hands-on experience. Because when you do projects, things that you do not understand, you get to understand them along the line as you make your research, as you get to understand them, and maybe the things you have must have learned on data camp will now begin to make sense. The lines will now begin to fit. All right. So please, as much as you're trying to, get XPs, please understand what you are doing. Understand what you are doing. The goal is so that we can be able to have expert, skilled personnel that can provide proper solutions to the problems we have in Africa, using their data skills. That's the goal. Really, that's the goal. We're not just trying to, that's the goal. Really. So, and we have to ensure that with all of the things happening with the short time and the busy schedules and all of that, we just need to be resilient and see how we can achieve that goal. Who was raising hand? Ruth, please.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. Since I joined, I've been complaining that I've not been able to send any message on Discord because it keeps saying, is it what's the term now? If you review your phone number or something. I've done for my email, it works, but they asked for my phone number, I sent it. They were saying the phone number was wrong, and that's the only one I have now. I've tried it a lot of times, it's not working. So I can only see messages, I cannot react, I cannot respond. And I've had a lot of issues that I have needed to be addressed, but nothing has been done about it.
Okay, sorry. So that I'm with my pen now. I'm with my pen and book now. Right. So I don't know. Can you just highlight the other issues? Let it not be that what is holding you is us. Right. Let it not be that what is actually delaying you or causing setback is from us. So you talked about the fact that your phone number has not been verified on Discord channel. You can only receive messages, you cannot send. Okay. What are the other issues, please?
Also on the data camp, I will sometimes I will learn a course. Then when I go offline, I will get the message that your learning progress hasn't been saved. When I come back on data camp, it hasn't been saved. So it's like I have to go back to repeat it for it to show that, oh, I've done this. Then it's like kind of taking me backward, because instead of me to move forward, I have to repeat something to show that it has been done. That if that course would not be termed late when I already did it before the deadline, but it was saying the progress hasn't been saved.
Wow. That's strange. Mr. Osman, these issues are very strange. Oh. I've not heard of this. The fact that your learning progress is not saved. Are you using a mobile phone?
Yes, sir. I cannot access a laptop for now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It happens sometimes, especially when you are using maybe a network that is very bad or that is not good enough. It happens to me sometimes. I don't know if you get.
Okay. So you are saying that
Hello.
all right. So please, Ruth, um, Ayomide was providing a solution. So you don't have to rewatch the video. You just click and got it. I don't know how long I've been talking on talking muted because I didn't realize that my mic was mute. I'm very sorry about that. All right. So you don't have to rewatch the video. You just have to maybe click on the got it icon just beneath the video frame. All right. And again, I think I was saying something about the fact that some of the issues are beyond our power. So we do tender them to necessary personnel. Probably would have to do better in our follow-up so that these things can be rectified immediately. All right. So please bear with us. So don't be afraid. If you have been able to fulfill at least two or three criteria, I don't know, but the house will get back to you, right, this week or next week. So just ensure that you are making efforts to fulfill all of the criteria to still remain on the program. All right. We can't do any learning because our time is far really fast spent. This is a few minutes to 8. So yeah, again, I just want to reiterate that this is a great opportunity and we should utilize it. Many of us are working class, some of us are still students, university students. Um, so everything still boils down to planning. Really, everything boils down to plan. The truth is, you might really have to cut away from some things, probably cut social media. There's some things you just have to cut. That's a sacrifice you have to pay. All right. So for me, I mean, I know the sacrifice I pay just to keep learning, every day, even as I need to make money, all right. But then learn this is our learning stage, especially as youth, all right. I know there's a pressure to want to, especially the economic instability. There's a pressure to want to make ends meet, right? As they will say, the end never meets. All right, but then amidst the pressure, we have to understand that this is our learning phase. We should do everything we can to learn, to gain skills, and it will mean you have to be sacrificial. Deny it. I mean, nobody here should be sleeping 8 hours per day. They say it's healthy, but what you do gain if you sleep 8 hours per day? You gain nothing. I mean, you have not died. People that have been sleeping 4, 5, what is 5 hours even? Less. The truth is, these things that I'm talking about actually matter. It's not really about our learning data camp. These little things, time management, social media management, they really matter in our learning journey. All right. Even your mental health. Please, if you know you are involved in any friendship or relationship that's affecting you, please do talk to, like, ensure that it is resolved because it actually affects your learning. I think somebody was talking about the fact that she she was bereaved. She lost a loved one. I mean, those are things that can really affect your learning journey. These little things, they really matter. If you know you cannot, this is a community. You can also reach out to anyone here. You can reach out to the TAs, can reach out to your colleagues, or reach out to close friends. For you to learn, your mind needs to be stabilized. I mean, we all talk about productivity hacks, do this, but we rarely talk about the fact that the mind, which is actually um the the central processing unit of productivity, has to be optimized, has to be stable. If your mind is not stable, all of the productivity hacks that you're trying to apply will not work because your mind is not stable, your mental state is not stable. So please, these things are very important. As little as they are, they're very important. Your relationship, your friendship. And yeah, I think if you do not understand any concept, we have AI. We actually in a generation where artificial intelligence even though it's coming late in Africa, but then that's why we're even learning, right? So that we can actually amplify and make it something and make it something substantial in Africa. So please consult Claude AI, have Chat GPT. If you are, I think Maureen is back. She was complaining of a concept that she could not understand. That's experimental design on Python. You can consult other sources to get better understanding. YouTube, Chat GPT, Claude AI, you know, to understand. Just as she said, there are some tutorials, there are some lessons, right, where the tutor is actually doing a good job in explaining, and then there are others where they are not even you're not even hearing what he's saying, and because of that, you cannot comprehend. You just need to go further, right? Bring your questions on the Discord channel, consult, make effort, please. Make effort. Learning is actually the journey, all right? You cannot know everything just at once, right? But you need to make progress. So yes, at this point, we'll call it a wrap. Um, so please, everything has been said by Mr. Osman. Let's um pay attention to it and we'll pay attention to us. The complaints that have been coming in, we'll see how we can address them. Mr. Osman, I don't know. You have a closing note so that we can close the meeting. Mr. Osman.
Okay, yeah, I would just like to add that apologies for the mixed up about like the deadline of the probation period. But I said 13th like today and Toluwani said end of this month. So try to like confirm what it actually is and then get back to everybody. And regardless, there may actually be extension, so we don't know yet. So if you've not meet up with any of the criteria, so you can use this grace period to quickly meet up till we get back. but hopefully there may be an extension and there will be some consideration. We don't know yet, but don't back on that. Still use like the few minutes we have now to like buckle up and then try to meet up. And another thing I want to say is that the number of courses is based on maybe like other tracks, like maybe some tracks that they don't have a lot number of courses. It's general across board and the number of projects. If you compare that three courses to the number of courses that we should have done by now, you see that that three courses is actually very, very, very small, like to the number of courses we should have done by now, and two projects to the number of projects we should have done by now. So don't see these requirements as your baseline. Like they are just like the mean. Even to be honest, if these requirements were set based on this track, there will actually be far more than this, because data science is the most bulky track that we have. So don't think that if you meet up with this requirement and then you relax. No, that's why we have the assignments. The assignments are what you should have been doing up till now. By now, you should have completed all the assignments. You can even go further than when the assignment has not gotten to. The assignment has been taken from the data scientist track, and we are like giving you bit by bit from that track every week. You can actually go further before even the assignment comes. Just know that when the assignments come, you just resubmit your project. Because if you've done a courses and then it's been assigned as an assignment, it's going to be automatically marked. But if you've done a project before and then as an assignment, it's not going to be automatically marked. You have to just resubmit that project. Your solutions will still be there. So we should actually plan to like go further than where the assignments we are setting. Let's not think that the requirements are just like once we meet up with the requirements, we are okay. If you check the requirements of like the final requirements, like you are going to see that you actually have to like meet up with the pace to pass that final. That one is harder than this. The breakout session requirement for these 2 months is 50%. By then, I think is it 75% or 70%. And for 6 months, you have to meet up with 70% attendance. That consistency has to be like very, very strong for you to meet up with 70% attendance. So let's not see this as we being okay by just meeting up the requirements. We have to do far, far, far more than that. So, and I wish you all good luck and good luck in your learning journeys. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So good night, everyone. See you next week. In the meantime, you can bring your discourse on the Discord channel. See ya. Good night.